It's really nice to come back to the offices after 10 years and see that it's still vibrant and full of activity. It's also great to see a new generation of staff and clients embrace the spaces we have created and the original vision of the BresicWhitney directors.
When we were first approached by BresicWhitney to design their head office in Darlinghurst, the typical real estate office we encountered was designed to a very predictable formula. They all had shop fronts on the street with photos of properties for sale and featured a lot of really brightly coloured signage. Each agency was almost identical to each other. The brief for this first BresicWhitney project couldn't have been more different. For a start, the Darlinghurst office was located on the 3rd floor of an office building with no shop front at all. We knew we had to rethink what a real estate agency could be and find a new design approach. The design of the office also had to represent the core values of BresicWhitney. The workspace needed to foster collaboration and interaction between the staff. It also needed to house the office's significant art collection. Shannon also wanted each office to really be part of the neighbourhood in which it was located. We thought, what if we looked at the project as an urban design problem? What if we were able to extend the city grid into the building and overlay it into the interior space, along with its urban paths, gathering spaces and varied functions, with the circulation designed as streets, the meeting rooms as buildings along those streets, and the workplaces as a kind of communal marketplace where deals were done. Just as each suburb has its own identity, each of the offices we have since designed for BresicWhitney really has its own character and language to connect it to its location. In suburban Hunters Hill, the interior is warmer with lots of traditional materials such as timber and brass, reflecting its heritage. And in Balmain, our design responds to the quaint heritage cottages of the suburb. A curved wall wraps around the main space and contains meeting rooms which appear as little cottages in a garden. In the Darlinghurst office, we wanted the boundaries between public and private spaces to be blurred, so a visitor can see and experience the inner workings of the agency. The paths around this office connect the different working spaces and meeting rooms. The meeting rooms are enclosed with curtains and sliding doors when privacy is necessary, but we can completely open these to the paths or the general working space for larger gatherings. On the main pathways around the office, you can also experience the agency's wonderful contemporary art collection. There's paintings and photography, video and neon art.
It's quite democratic in the way the artwork is spread throughout the office. We really wanted to position the artwork where it really fostered interaction.
The joy was really in collaborating with Shannon and the BresicWhitney team. They were so encouraging and enthusiastic about the project, and they really offered a different way of looking at real estate agencies that we never expected at the outset.